for my music to reach far ends of the world, you know, you feel like I will not use an award to like the Grammys. What makes an artist is his connection to his fans, right? Like, how have your music impacted in the life of this or of he or she, you feel?
You titled it Apollo. Do you think you're the god of love or something?
No. Matter of fact, the song isn't even about love.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, growing up, you say Apollo the red eyes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
That's the
cool.
angle I was coming from, you know, writing the song. Yeah, pretty much.
And some days ago, you replied a very interesting tweet with a very interesting 3-word, an acronym, LOL. Did you disagree with the tweet?
Did I disagree
With Omale's tweet, yes.
I mean, shout out to Omale, man. He's really dope. He's a very dope songwriter. I'm a fan of Omale,
Obviously.
you feel. But I mean, just saying he cannot be touched is that's where I disagree, right? You know, it didn't even come from a point of, oh, I'm better than him. No, I mean, there's just great songwriters. You know, you have Lil J, you have Buju, you have Ruga.
What's your top 5?
Top 5. The names I'm calling right now.
Okay.
Okay. First off, Burna Boy.
Okay, obviously.
Burna, Lil J, Omale, right? Buju, Ruga, and his boy, and 6. Sorry, they're just great artists, songwriters. I mean, you know, So,
do you think you're one of them, though?
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay. But don't you think a lot of people had a problem with it? I didn't.
Yeah.
I think competition is healthy, especially if you have a competition with Omale after that.
No, but we're cool.
Yeah.
And me and Omar, we go way back from, you know, when he was a producer, and you know, I jumped on one of his beats like way back, even before he started singing. But I mean, if you have a problem with it, that's fine, because like I tweeted it at, that was it. So if you want to die on it, that's fine. Really,
And that also came some days after a lot of some person accused you of faking the fact that you couldn't walk.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens to come at the right time.
Yeah. Life is funny.
Yeah, life is funny, but everything just happened, and
But were you disappointed by that notion that people could have of you?
No, I mean, it's alright, because like you have like smart people and you have like dumb people, and you know, so dumb people say dumb stuff, and dumb people get supported by dumb people. You say, I wasn't disappointed. I was just like, yo, man, if it's a problem, because I've been saying this since like last year. I'm like, yo, if the P is a problem, or if it feels like I blew because of the wheelchair, come on, college, you know, I mean, people could say whatever they want to say, but at that point, I'm just like, it was just too much, you know, the jokes and everything. So I just tweeted, and I went to perform right after the tweet. So I mean, it's really not that deep, but
so the way you can't blame people for thinking it's deep, because we have seen less or smaller things cause bigger ruckus. Especially, for example, you quoting someone's tweet, like Joe Biden has said lesser that someone's pulling up on him somewhere. You know, we've seen things like that, but it also means like a lot of people in your generation, you guys are kind of cool. Like you knew each other from way back, from the grassroots. Like who from a generation, obviously, like Fireboy, Joe Boy, Rema, everybody. Who did you meet first?
Who did I meet first? I don't really know them, right? But who did I meet first? But I don't even know. Have I met them per se?
Never.
No, not all. But just cool, you know. You just on the internet, on Instagram, we text each other like once or twice, right? But we're cool, but not really met them. I'm not friend. The artists that I'm friends with, they're not really big, or they are big, but not so big, right? Probably just in my level, you know. Feel like
Do you feel like everybody wants you guys to be cool? Like people want to see the air of friendship and camaraderie around artists. Do you feel like people project that on you guys?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know what people want. You know, but yeah, it's cool if everybody is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Let's talk about the music a little bit. Yeah. Let's talk about your first EP. Yeah. First time I heard about you was about 2 years before the EP dropped. I think AQ told me about some guy that someone introduced you to.
2 years before?
Yeah, like a year, maybe a year or 2 years.
Yeah, that's like 2019 or something.
Yeah, AQ was, he sort of referenced and said, this boy has range. Everybody's going to listen to him. And 2 years later, yeah, you came.
Yeah.
I didn't remember the name. So it was like, do you remember the guy I was telling you about? This is the guy. Oh wow. And that was what made me go to listen to your EP.
Yeah.
Then Alaji Poppy also sent me the EP. But let's talk about like before you started making the music, who were you before the EP?
Before the EP? Yeah. Before the EP, I was Victony, the rapper. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's literally my hand.
That makes sense.
Jokes, right? So yeah, before the EP, I was just doing like a whole lot of rap stuff. You know, I was primarily a rapper, and I felt
rap no dey pay now.
Yeah, I also felt that you singers, I'm like, yo man, this guys are just taking the easy way out. Like, bro, these guys are not even hardworking, right? But I mean, the pandemic came and we were all locked in, and I had you know, the opportunity to explore. You know, I was locked in with like producers and stuff, and yeah, I just decided to, you know, try singing. But and as I went,
so you had never tried to sing before?
I mean, I had tried, but just on the sub 2P.
Because you don't want to be the guy that's sold out.
Yeah, I didn't take the easy way out, right? So and then I realized that, you know, Afrobeats is really a complex thing. You know, the whole process of doing something very easy but yet very hard is a P. Do you understand? Because like, to do something that people will sing along to or with ease, or stuff that will stick in people's mind, it has to come from a conscious place, but you still have to make it seem like it's just vibes. Do you understand? But it's not. So Afrobeats is like really complex, and the deeper I went into singing, the more I realized that. And yeah, so I decided to like really just know what Afrobeats is about, and then the project, the Saturn EP, came up. But the Saturn EP was like an introductory part of my singing, right? Because I had not even figured it out properly. But I mean, it was really dope because people really liked it. People really connected to it, right? But right now, I feel like, yeah, I've had like this Afrobeats thing, and yeah, see, I mean, so right now I'm now back to like, you know, touching other genres of music. So I took like a break to like really understand Afrobeats and just know what it was about. And yeah, so ever since I've just been making music and having.
You feel like that on certain people? You felt like you could even, you had an expansive music mind, because when I heard more being track one, like I'm like, yeah, who is this guy? Who do you think you are to be experimenting with a cappella on the record?
I mean, it's really dope when, you know, I had not fully transitioned into an Afrobeats artist. You know, Saturn EP was like that in between, you know. So it was really beautiful because like I was taking elements from like, you know, still my rap side, you know, like you see Maria, the writing is very the
cadence is the technique. Even till now.
Even till now, of course I can't just let go of that side, right? So it was a really beautiful thing, and I'll forever, you know, respect that phase. You understand? Like I'll always, I wish that I can go back there, but I have already cursed, right? So because it was really beautiful, you know, like my mind knew no limits, you know, because like I was just tapping from here till now. I'm still like that, but I mean, I'm deep into Afrobeats that there's some stuff I'll not consider now, you feel, but back then I was just doing what I wanted to, and yeah, so yeah.
Do you think you ever release a rap album?
Yeah,
full rap album?
Yeah, full rap album. I mean, I have a couple rap records still. I'm still making rap songs.
Like boom bap, not trap, not drill, bro.
boom
bap shit. Let's go.
I mean, I can drop one. When I was rapping, I mean, I still rapper, of course. I really love boom bap because, like, you know, boom bap is where you test rappers, and you know, who's actually spitting the notes, because like you have like just straight 3 minutes,
no melodies to protect you.
No hook, bro, just keep going. So I really loved it as a rapper. So yeah, why not? I might still just dive into, you know, one of those and just drop it for the flex.
Would you describe 2021 as the moment when everything changed for you? Or was it 2020 when you dropped Saturn EP?
I'll say the Saturn EP, right? I'll say that because the reception from Saturn EP made me understand the possibility of where everything could go, right? So even when 2021 had a more visible change and bigger impacts, but it's almost like I knew all these pieces were coming. One day, somehow, we'll get to this place, but I didn't know how. But 2021 happened. I'm like, there's more to come. But I mean, when I felt that change was with the Saturn project, because like I'm like, yo, if this could happen, then definitely, man, the Grammys and the world stage is like really possible. So
So that's the ultimate dream.
Yeah, I mean, not the Grammys per se, but my ultimate dream is, you know, like to for my music to reach far ends of the world. You know, you feel like I will not use an award to like the Grammys.
But is an award's good though?
Yeah, they're good. They're good, right? But still doesn't make the artist who he is. If you win an award, if you don't, that's fine. What makes an artist is his connection to his fans, right? Like, how have your music impacted in the life of this or of he or she, you feel? So it's really about that for me more.
You did a lot of features last year as well.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
My favorite feature, I don't know all of them.
You want to know mine?
What?
Rosemary.
Yeah. People really like Rosemary.
Well, Holy Father was the biggest one.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Holy Father?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Mayor wanted new stuff for his album, right? And you know, somehow we got to link and I threw a lachi, it feel, and he just let me take the lead. And Holy Father's like, yo, do whatever you want to do, I just follow, right?
I'm going to ask you a very important question right now. Holy Father, I'm screaming my Lady Gaga. What was happening there?
What was happening? I mean, man, I'm like, yo, man, this chick is just, Holy Father. Pretty much. So, it's just laying emphasis on how hot she possibly looks, you know, or how beautiful she is. So it's just Holy Father. It's like an exclamation or something.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about the accident. The night it happened. Do you remember the frame of mind you were just before the impact?
I think I had an interview the next day, or I was supposed to head back to school or something. So that's how I was just thinking about, you know, how to get my outfit together for the interview. I think we were texting. Texting about my outfit and piece. So that's where my mind was, you know, just doing this and going back to school, because I had a lot to do in school at the time. I had already missed a lot, right? So
right? Photo, sorry. Then were you conscious after the impact?
No, I was unconscious, right? But I got conscious when we got to the hospital, and I told Asha, I'm like, bro, how far they can do this speed and I'll be gone tomorrow, right? Because like I really need to be out of here. And Asha's like, not small P now. Right? He's like, of course, small P. And then 6 days later, that's when I woke up and I'm looking at my dad. I'm like, yo, where's everybody here? What's up? Did anything happen? So that's when I realized how, you know, big of an issue it was, but
So you were not feeling any pain when you woke up at the hospital?
I mean, I was feeling pains on my leg, but I didn't know anything. I mean, I felt like I was supposed to feel pain because like something big just happened, right? So
where are the impact points on your body?
Here and here. So this one fractured, and I think same thing here.
So when did the recuperation process start for me? Like, I mean, physiotherapy and all that. How many months after? Because people were worried.
Yeah, physiotherapy was like I think 3 months after. I mean, I was at home for like a while before I started physio. Right, but physiotherapy started at the hospital though, when I was still at the hospital, but nothing much. They'll just come and just make sure that I am raising up the leg every day, you feel? So yeah, and a few months later I started, learning. I learned how to stand and, do all these P's again. Yeah.
Throughout those 3 months, were you worried that you were never going to walk again?
At the hospital, I was shy. I mean, at the hospital, do you know the funny thing? I did not believe that anything serious happened to me. Even when I woke up, I'm like, you guys are capping, man. So
oh my God.
One day, the doctor came and he's like, you try to sit at the edge of your bed. And then, when it was so hard, that I'm like, that was the first time I was trying to like move. I've just been lying. I'm like, because in my head, I always tell myself that, man, this P is a small P, you'll be out very soon. So that was the first time I broke down, tried to sit at the edge of my bed, and the pain that came with it, right? So, and that's when I realized that, I actually did break my legs. Yeah. So, yeah, that's when I got scared that, what if I don't walk, right, again? But before then, it didn't really come to my head. You feel like it was just like, we'll be out of here really soon. But the day the doctor told me to sit at the edge of my bed, just try to sit. Yeah, that's when I got scared that what might happen with Brent. But yeah.
Bro, you're good now.
Yeah,
so you're fantastic.
Yeah.
The video event where you stood up for the first time.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you stood up?
No, obviously not.
Yeah.
I think it was like a week before. Right, and yeah, so they told me to, I tried, like, I hope that, because it was really frustrating. I just really wanted to, just be up and doing, but every time I tried, my legs were really shaky. So I tried, like, I kind of like needed the assistance of someone else. But at the hospital, when I did it, yeah, I said I'm going to let my fans know, like, I want to make the announcement like really special, because like it's really not been a nice time for us. So I want to make it like really special. So
and then you had a body beside you. Shout out to inspiration.
Yeah.
At the end of last year, a lot of people were like, next year's Victorians.
Yeah.
Did that add any pressure to you?
Nah. I feel like it's a marathon, no sprint, right? So I know I'm definitely going to be one of the biggest out of Africa.
I love that.
I don't even care if, like, it's not about whose year it is or not. I know I'm going to steady be climbing. I'm gonna keep climbing. Right? So I'm not really about the moment, right? I'm just gonna keep dropping songs, build that strong connection with my fan base. So like by the time we expand, it's really going to be a problem.
So are you still in school?
Yeah, I'm still in school.
Do you go back and forth?
Yeah, I was supposed to go back, but
bro, obviously.
Yeah, so yeah.
Then any EP album dropping this year?
Definitely. I dropped an EP.
All points during the year.
Yeah. All points. I don't know. It's how I'm feeling. You work with how I'm feeling, right?
I had you record like a madman.
Who said that?
I heard that. Obviously.
Yeah, because like that's my life now. So if I'm not recording, what am I doing? Right? So pretty much I make music all the time.
And how did the accident and recovery and recuperating change your habits, your recording habits?
It just, when the accident happened, I really didn't have much to do again, so it kind of like made me record more, because I really had alone time, and I just made my space, and then I was having like more inspiration, because I'm not going out, I'm not doing anything, I'm just at home all day. I listen to albums from different genres, like just listen to whatever I'm listening to, and I just get inspired, and I want to go to the studio, right? So yeah, it kind of made me want to record more.
Lifestyle changes since then as well. What are the lifestyle changes? Some of the things you dropped, some things you acquired. You pray more. You stop drinking.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been, really cautious, right? Whenever we're out, I'm just like, yo, who's driving? Bro, don't drink, you feel? And just really being careful, right? Like, just really being cautious, yeah.
You said something about like you're going to be the biggest. What's the wildest DM you've received yet? Like from like the biggest artist that's DM'd you?
Wildest DM? I've not received any wild DM. I haven't.
What would be a wild DM to you?
A wild DM to me, that was Drake.
Obviously,
right? Because I really idolize Drake. It's not even because of how big he is, because obviously big artists that definitely going to DM you is expected. So even when the big ones come, I might not even be moved, right? Because when you're popping, everybody wants your sauce. But if Drake DMs me, it's going to be really wild because Drake basically raised me, right? And Drake just expanded my mind, to doing whatever he wants to do as an artist, because Drake just has one voice, but he does. Drake is another rapper singer.
It's a hybrid.
When he's singing, he doesn't make the excuse of, oh, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
And that's why I really wanted to do Afrobeats, right? I didn't want to make the excuse that, oh, I'm a rapper, so just manage this hook. No, I dug deep into Afrobeats because my mentor would do the same, right? So so Drake.
Social media handles.
Instagram, Victony, VICT0NY, sorry, on Twitter as well, VICT0NY, and on where?
TikTok.
What's my TikTok? VICT0NY. Yeah, please stream my polo, listen to our polo, enjoy, dance, vibe, man, everything.